My name is Susanne, and I am a Malmö FF supporter, and I am a member of the group Malmösystrar. We started up, I was going to say 2014, but we started another group called Gate 2, and that was just a really big open group for females who were Malmö FF supporters. And from that, we organized an official association 2 years later. And we just kind of grew from a really small group to like, I think the most we've been like 300, but now we're like around 200. And it's all from newborns to, whatever age, and everybody is welcome. We have a presence on the terrace, but we also have a presence in like supporter political questions. For example, the Swedish Football Supporters Union, we think it's really important to be a part of that and be vocal in questions that are important for supporters. Not only ourselves, but other supporters in Malmö and in Sweden and in Europe, of course. So many associations will maybe have a board that will be making the decisions, but in our association, it's the member meetings that are important. So if you're active and you show up, you have the power to contribute to our association. And we think it's really important that all members are equal, and because we started out because we didn't feel that we were equal with other peers on our terrace. So within our association, it's important that we don't have that kind of hierarchy. It's important that everybody feels that they can contribute and all opinions matter. So between member meetings, if something important comes up, we have a board. But if there are things that they feel like we need to leave this to the member meeting, they will do that. The most favorite thing about the Swedish terrace culture that is very, very vibrant, I definitely love the choreographies, the tifos. I think definitely it defines us in Malmö. We have a very good culture around tifos that is very bound to our own tradition, for our history, our region, and our colors. But still, there is such creativity that is absolutely amazing. And like last year, we had so many tifos that just mind blown. There are so many people from all different groups that come together to make these tifos. They're completely man-made, just fabric, paint, sewing, and ropes to make these incredible choreographies. And, the whole terrace comes together as one. And I think that is absolutely amazing. And it's so completely amazing feeling to have to begin the game with that kind of community. When we came to the stage that when the people that started the group no longer had to be there for the group to just roll on, I thought that was amazing. We have MFF Support, the official supporter club, and we have Supporterhuset, the supporter house. I feel like the amount of women who are actually active in those associations, the representation in the boards, but active in different ways, have increased since Malmösystars came into the scene. And I also feel like we have a lot of mothers who are active supporters that weren't that before, but now I think you've been strengthened and you feel like there is a support to be a mother and also to be able to prioritize and to be an active supporter, not only go to the game, but to be flagging and being active in different ways. It wasn't normal from the beginning. I think that just like in different parts of other parts of society, you have to create a space and you have to work with people to normalize it and to, take the kind of power that you want to have to make it equal. But in Sweden, our football clubs work a lot with the values of the club, of being showing respect, being equal, no discrimination, and democracy. We have the 50% rule, but supporters and the club, we work because we think it's really important to go to the annual meetings, to between the annual meetings have a dialogue with each other. And I think, if that is the base for the football clubs, that reflects also in the stands and in the supporter culture. To have a more like progressive culture in Sweden compared to other countries. I mean, you have to look like, how does society look like as well? But it's nothing that just comes like this. It's something you have to work with all the time. I think Swedish supporters, we love what we have in Sweden. We have, like, the last year, the choreographies that's been around the Swedish terraces has been absolutely amazing. And it's been not only in quality, but also in quantity. There's a lot of competition, of course, between the supporters, but in a very good way, because I feel like it's lifting it up. And a lot of supporters, we focus on our terraces. And also, I mean, the cooperation we have together in the Swedish Football Supporters Union, it's absolutely great. We work together, no matter what club we have. It's important to us to protect what we have in Sweden, not only the all Swedish, Allsvenskan, and with the 50% rule, we don't want, VAR, video assistant. We work really hard to protect our football here in Sweden and our terrace culture. And we are organized and we're always prepared. So yeah, we do like it how we have it here in Sweden, and we are very good at protecting it as well.